as DP Ruto is speaking. We'll come back.
So that henceforth it shall be not about leaders but about the people, not about matters, interests, positions and sharing of power by leaders, but about the people of Kenya, their aspirations, their weaver for the millions of young people who today do not have jobs. They have certificates, diplomas and degrees, but opportunities for them to work and do business are limited. This is the journey we are beginning, and we want to promise and to tell the young people of our nation that whatever it takes, whatever it costs, the discussion about creating jobs is a discussion whose time has come, and in this election, it is going to be decision time. And we want to tell the young people of the Republic of Kenya that they have a chance to be their best. As I have said, we have informed the IEBC that we have confidence in what they do. We have discussed with them, even on the matter that we raised, that was already in the public domain, that about 800,000 voters had been moved this way and that way. The IEBC, when we wrote to them, they have confirmed to us that they are seized of the matter and that they will sort it out, and we have confidence that they will sort it out. We want to ask IEBC to be vigilant. There are desperate people who have been telling whoever cares to listen to them that since they have no plan and no agenda, that the only thing that is left for them is to try and manipulate this election. We are telling them that they will have no chance because we are vigilant, and we will make sure that every vote is counted so that the decision of the people of Kenya can be realized on the 9th of August this year.
You describe this as a moment of why so?
This is a moment of a lifetime for many Kenyans. As you are aware, our economy is in dire straits. Kenyans can hardly afford a meal. The price of basic commodities has gone up. The price of bunga has gone up. The price of petrol has gone up. The price of cooking oil has gone up, including for the first time, the price of salt has gone up. And the cost of living in Kenya is unbearable. And millions of Kenyans today are asking themselves what happened. I want to say for the record that we had a solid plan to build on what we had done in our first term. We had a solid plan in the Big Four agenda. Housing and manufacturing was supposed to deliver for us millions of jobs. Transformation of agriculture and food security and nutrition was supposed to sort for us out the cost of farm inputs and to make sure that farmers are enabled to enhance their productivity so that more food can be produced, and using the forces of supply and demand, we would get cheaper food in our stores. Unfortunately, that was not to happen because the handshake debacle denied the people of Kenya the chance to move their country forward. And that is the opportunity Kenya Kwanza wants to seize and decisively deliberately work on creating millions of jobs and work on producing enough food so that we can reduce the cost of living, we can create millions of jobs for our young people, and we can transform our country. And for the record, Kenya Kwanza will not continue the borrowing spree that we have seen that has ballooned our debt. In the last 5 years alone, close to 7 trillion Kenyan shillings has been borrowed. I want to tell the people of Kenya, Kenya Kwanza will focus more on investments, more on labor-intensive infrastructure, not capital-intensive infrastructure that we have seen over the last 5 years. Capital-intensive infrastructure benefits few people, but labor-intensive investment in infrastructure like housing, manufacturing, agro-processing, value addition, not only creates opportunities for millions of people to work and get jobs, but it also ensures that more and more Kenyans have money in their pockets.
Excellency, sir.
And reduce insecurity and reduce poverty in our country. So that's the future that Kenya Kwanza believes in. And as you see, the team we have here, from the Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, the Honorable Amason Kingi here, the Honorable Mutua Alfred from Machakos, the Honorable Moses Wetangula, the Honorable Aden Duale who is here, and the millions. Alice Wahome is here, Jane Kiara is here, Haika Mizigi is here. An array of Kenyans with a passion to change and transform their country. Not to forget Pauline, the great woman from Kiambu Market in Kangangi, where I met her in one of our economic forums discussing the economy of every county. The great friend, Calvin Ochieng, who runs his small hustle around Kilimani and constantly gives us support in the UDA office whenever we need somebody to transport something. Great Kenyans with a passion. People who are looking for an opportunity to be their best. That is the future that we have for our nation.
And I just want clarity as to who are these people who are hell-bent on manipulating the electoral process.
You know them as much as I do.
We leave it at that. Here, like this 5 years ago, you were escorting your boss.
Yes.
Today your boss is not here with you. What is your message today? Because I understand you had a pact that you would do 10 years and you.
I think that's a question you need to ask my boss. He's an adult, and he has the right to make choices, the same way I also do have the right to make choices. Thank you very much, good people. We love you, and God bless you.
Sorry.
Mengi mazuri tumeyaona, Mungu umetenda, ni kweli wewe uweza.
Deputy President William Ruto there, just addressing the press, and now he is leaving the Bomas of Kenya. He's expected to pass by a number of areas, including South C, South B. He may have a small rally at Mukuru City Stadium. He'll visit Gikomba, Majengo, and finally have a rally at the Kamukunji grounds. That is the plan, and we'll be keeping a close eye on that. So the Deputy President is now in the race to State House officially as a candidate. This is day 60, or rather we've got 65 days to the election, and it has been all smiles at the Bomas of Kenya. Let me just recap on a few things that the DP spoke about this afternoon. He gave a brief acceptance speech when he signed his documents and signed a code of conduct at the IEBC. He did talk about some concerns about some media houses' coverage and portrayal between his party, UDA Kenya Kwanza, and Azimio. He raised concerns to the IEBC on that. He also spoke about the importance of peaceful campaigns. Remember, today essentially marks day one of his big campaign spree as he aims to get to State House. He also talked about not continuing with the borrowing spree that this government has done. And he also spoke